And we are
Last
rolling.
time. Oh,
Okay, we're rolling.
my
Go,
bad.
go, go, go.
Last time on Dragonhide Village. That's what I would say if this was the next episode. But we're in a halfway point because one of the characters is at a wedding in Texas, chilling in a hot tub. We are going to do a little something different, and they don't know what I have come up with in my mind. But the setting, it starts. They are in a bar with a little gift shop off into the corner. Ronan, a mannered pilot for a jet fighter, and Heidi, a well-known mechanic who can squeeze into any gap and fix any problem with any ship, and Imbar, the gun blazer, are all in this bar, all arrived on their separate vessels, floating through space on an empty satellite with just one bar on it, and this little gift shop in the corner that says Oakley's Gift Shop. They all sit down at the bar stool, weirdly next to each other, but also one seat apart. Each side, there is Heidi, far right, Ronan in the middle, and Imbar on the far left. In this bar, there's other alien creatures that have not really been, or not really recognizable by the party, but they recognize a couple of them, being ether dwarfs and astral elves. And now we'll jump into one of y'all's dialogue, man. Yeah. One of y'all can start it up.
So, before we get into this, so we're in space.
Yeah.
And what'd you say my role was again?
You are a jet fighter. You are a perfect. You can
Pilot?
maneuver any aircraft. Yeah, you can maneuver any
And
aircraft
Heidi's
seamlessly.
mechanic, and then Embar is
Guns.
Guns. Okay.
Guns ablazing.
Feels good to finally relax.
Y'all are not from the same vessel. I'm going to specify that.
We do know each other though.
So
still,
we don't
right?
know each other at all.
You might recognize each other, but
Alrighty.
you probably all know each other for what y'all's respective job is. Like, Imbar would recognize you as being one of the best pilots. Heidi would recognize you as being the best pilot too. Imbar would be recognized as a guy who can shoot any, like, make any gun work and shoot
marksman.
it.
Yeah.
And yeah, professional marksman. And then Heidi would be recognized as the best mechanic. Not many mouses fly through space. Yeah, mice.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I think I could start some talk. I think I got something.
I've heard a lot about you, Embar. The quickest draw
Yes.
this side of the North Quadrant. Whatever that is. Ugh.
Yes, I think we flew together one time.
Yes, many moons ago.
Often, who knows?
I stopped by here for a quick break. We were just out on a mission, taking out some space pirates. It's a stressful job, but it pays well.
Yes, whatever you can do for the money.
So,
Credits is all in this world.
I mean, you're a really talented guy, and I know my way around a ship. So, I'm not really busy right now. We could go and make our own crew, and we might need some other people though, one or two.
I turn to the other side of me, and I look over at Heidi, and I'm like, Huh. And then I turn back to Ronan. Well, that's the best mechanic
Yeah.
in the entire galaxy.
Clyde, Heidi Tails. Yes. The
I
fabled
doubt we could
mechanic.
afford her assistance on this grand adventure.
Who knows? I'm gonna. Is there anybody in this bar that looks like they're a professional that might know where some good
So you look
place to
into
go?
Oakley's gift shop, and you see there's this big, muscular white cat in there.
Yeah, I hear you.
There is, as you look around, you see other people. There's like a warlock guy in the corner who's drunken and he's slumbering. There's a
All right,
couple of
thank you.
ether dwarfs and a couple astral elves, but they all seem kind of busy.
Kind of busy, huh? Well, if we're gonna make a crew, we need to find a job. Also, why don't you ask Heidi if she wants to join us? I'll go look for somebody to get us a gig.
All right, I turn over and I lean on the counter. So, rough day, huh?
A bit, yeah.
Me and this guy over here. We were thinking about going and making some credits. You want in?
Fuck yeah. Love money.
All right, that settles that. Barkeep, give me something I haven't had before.
I don't know what you haven't had.
Fucking
As you look
Space
over, yeah, I was going to say that. It's Zeke. It's Zeke.
Oh god.
No, it's Zeke completely unchanged.
Yeah, it's Zeke, but he has like a monocle on, like a clockwork monocle, and his hair sleeked back, and his nails are really fine, and his nose is a little straighter, and he's got like a retainer on like the right side of his teeth, and he like kind of like raises his lip a little too high on that side so you can see him every time. Like it's a gold stripped retainer. It's like, I don't know what you haven't had.
This is the 7th time I've been here this week, and you don't know what I haven't had.
I'm gonna be real. You tend to have everything.
Fair enough. Then hand me the worst.
The worst. Oh, this infernal piss. There you
Yeah.
go.
Did somebody say infernal piss?
It's going on your tab.
I sit back down and I'm like, you're drinking infernal piss? What are you?
That's just the name of the drink.
Hey man, don't knock it till you try it.
Not much of a drinker myself. Have to stay with my wits, or else it could be bad for everyone.
So as you were walking around looking for a way to get money, you did notice that inside the gift shop there is a weirdly like placed board with bounties on it.
What did I see on the board?
You saw that there was a couple flying creatures that fly through space. One is called a visage, and the other one is like weirdly like it's like a beast that's like probably looks too hard for y'all to beat.
Do I know
It's
where
a
they
giant whale. You'd have to investigate it closer. You didn't really go into the gift shop.
are? Okay. Well, I'm gonna head back over there and look at this.
As you enter the gift shop, you hear ding ding ding. Hey you! It's me, Oakley Smalls.
Ugh.
And
Hello.
you, as you look over, there's a tiny little black cat on the counter with big green eyes.
Hello, Oakley. We're looking for a job. Do you have any recommendations for a crew of 3?
Well, if you want a job, buy something from the gift shop and I'll give you some information.
Sure. And then, I'm just gonna buy something like super fucking small.
I will say that money doesn't really matter here. Don't go too wild. Y'all technically, I'm just going to say y'all have like 1,000 credits each and, you know.
Because we're in... Yeah, okay.
Because you're a space.
I'm gonna buy...
Yeah.
I look over and I see a fucking Oakley Smalls figurine. It's like a tiny little fucking toy figure of him.
Black cat with green eyes.
I'll just buy that. This looks awesome.
All right.
Amazing. I want that.
Thank you. As you look behind him, you see his dad. What you can make out is his dad, a giant white cat standing 7 foot tall,
Oh my.
ripped out of his mind. Throw you a thumbs up, and then just be like, cut back around the corner.
All right, that was weird. I clutched the fucking Oakley Smalls figure in my hand. And
You gotta keep that with you. Be safe in here.
Oh, dude, whenever I get to my ship, it's going straight on the dashboard. All right.
All right.
So, jobs.
All right. Let's see here. So, which one you wanted to go for? The giant space whale or the flying illusionary bird that lives in space?
Well, I've had my fair share of experience with space whales, so that should be no issue. We can, I'll go with that one. I'll run it past the rest of the guys after this.
Well, I'm gonna give you a little information on that one. The last 5 groups of people who tried to attack that thing have all died. It has the ability, when it feels threatened, to turn invisible.
I see.
And it still will attack.
Interesting.
It obviously does not require air to breathe, because it doesn't need to breathe, and it eats microbacteria that live on asteroids.
All right. And where are these located? How would we find them?
This one is very notorious. It's near the Empire.
Oh yeah, okay. I spent a lot of time around there.
It's wiped out thousands of Empire ships.
I mean, my ship's about. I mean, it's roughly about the equivalent of one of those, so I think this might be risky. Well,
everything's risky, especially for the reward. As you look down at the reward, it says 22,000 or 22 million credits.
Alrighty, well, that's incentive enough.
Well, with that price, yeah,
Set.
you see the price, and it's making you think that there's more to this bounty than that's probably let on.
Alright, thank you. I really appreciate it, Oakley. You'll be in my thoughts. More than I would like.
All right, see ya.
And I walk away with a little shimmer.
And you see his mother. You see his mother come around. Yeah, like as you're walking out, you see his mother walk in, and her little waitress like outfit says Birchley Smalls on it.
Mm-hmm.
And as you recall, the dad's name was Sprucely Smalls on his
they're all
apron with the name tag on it.
All right.
And Birchley Smalls cracks her fingers as she walks past you.
I just kind of glance at her.
And she is a black cat. She is a large black cat with green eyes.
Is Oakley Smalls like a fucking normal Earth cat, like that, like a house cat, or is he like humanoid?
He is the size of a house cat. He sits like a house cat, but you can tell that he's young and he's gonna grow.
Well, I'm gonna go sit back down next to Ember and Heidi, and I'm gonna tell them. So, I found us a job. It's a space whale, and it's very, very dangerous. So we're gonna have to be on our A game.
Are you doing the space whale or the? the visage.
I was gonna do the space whale.
Oh, so you ignored the visage that turns invisible.
Yeah, I thought that was the one you said that was like a million billion fucking things. Million credits.
No, no, the 22 million credits was the visage. But
Okay.
if you wanted to know about the space whale, I guess because I forgot to tell you,
Forget about
I
it. Forget
I could tell you.
No. It's too late.
Okay.
It's too late. We're balls deep. I chose the visage.
Like,
There's a visage in space, and it's supposed to pay really well. Over 1 million credits. I mean, we'll all be set. And it's very dangerous, though, so we'll have to be very careful. I guess we can head that way, but we might want to get stocked up on materials and whatnot first. Materials.
You do know that if you go to the dock, there is there's like merchants that line the docks waiting for travelers to arrive so that they can sell them merchandise. And some of those are shipped goods and preservables.
What I like to do, it's classic maneuver. It's a feint, so I'll put a decoy, and usually the target will go for the decoy, and I can strike, and I don't know if that's gonna work in this situation. Because it goes invisible. So we might need thermal or something like that. Alright, well, I'm gonna head to the dock. And you can switch over to somebody else's POV, whatever they want to do, you know.
Rimbar.
I would like to go to the nearest gun dealer.
All right. You know there is not one here. I'm just kidding. It might be on the dock. With all the
No,
other merchants that
exactly.
sell goods to.
I'm gonna follow him to the dock.
All right, Heidi, is there anything you'd like to do? Go to the gift shop or something? Talk to Oakley Smalls? That's like the only thing other than the barkeep there. You gotta say something.
I don't think I just turn on my phone. So. No, I'm just gonna follow them.
All right, she's gonna follow them. So y'all are all arriving at the dock. You see what looks to be about 20 to 30 stalls of merchants. There's a couple selling weapons. There is a couple selling preservable goods like canned and pickled objects as well as cured foods. There is some that sell necessities for a ship. Not really necessities, but appliances like coffee machines and shit like that. There's some that sell upgrades that are like trying to, advertise the upgrades for their, their stuff. Yeah, y'all enter and it's hustling and bustling. There's lots of other ships docked. About 12 are fighter ships. And a couple of them look notorious for being owned by pirates, as well as a couple of them being owned by well-known mercenary gangs. And y'all do see all ships there. There's Heidi's little tiny carrier the size of a van. There's Imbar's almost similar in shape, but has a giant cannon attached to the bottom. And then there's Ronin's, which is a classic, like, Star Wars fighter jet.
Like an X-Wing?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think we should all three get in our separate ships. And
Without stocking up?
well, no, when we do,
stock up.
when we do head out, so we can split up and attack from separate angles. Dude, these dogfights are gonna be weird. Like, cause you've never done that. I've never done it. I don't know how it's gonna work.
This entire thing is going to be
Okay,
weird.
so all of y'all's attacks
Sheet.
are the same. All of y'all's attacks are the same, except Dakota's will be, instead of a sword, his range will increase to 120 feet, and he'll do his sword damage, but he'll also do his smite damage if it's undead, but it's not. So he'll do his sword damage.
Grenade.
And John, you will do your normal damage for if you do Eldritch Blast or something of that magic sort, depending on which. If you use Firebolt, it's a stronger magical spell. You use your higher powered cannon
versus like
y'all can flavor it.
Right.
Heidi doesn't have any range like that, but she does have a crossbow. So the crossbow will probably be like a photon gun shooting out the side.
That's cool.
And she could also have a giant comedic arm that comes out with the morning star
Punches him.
and just fucking doom 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 doom. Yeah, like starts beating him with a morning star. And then she has your ship has a little ghost dog that you named Elderglow, and Heidi's ship has a lightning bug named Torchlight.
And I have Groot.
You have Groot?
And
yeah.
Alright.
And Groot is just this random bonsai tree that sits on his dash. Not actually alive.
So I guess we're gonna head off to. So there's like a shopping district kind of thing in this station kind of thing we're at.
It's a stock up area in the.
So is there anything there I can like use to distract? Like something I can load in my cannons on my ship and.
So there is thermal beacons that. Like flares that shoot off heat signatures out into the void.
I'm gonna get into character and ask a merchant about this.
All right.
So I'm in the bazaar or wherever the fuck we are, and I'm looking around for somebody that might have the things I'm looking for.
The docks. Yeah, they're in the docks, and it's like a little street, little thing with merchants.
All right, so I'm gonna walk up to this merchant. The nearest merchant that looks like they might have what I'm looking for, and I'm gonna tell them, hello, I'm looking for something that will help me see an invisible opponent and something to distract them, like a flare or something of that nature.
So what you need is one of these. And he pulls out and ka-chink, a giant flare like bomb that'll like probably stun the enemy more than distract them.
Oh, nice. I haven't seen one of these in a minute.
And maybe one of these. And he pulls out these night vision goggles. Or thermal goggles.
I'll take both of them.
Pick up on thermal signatures.
How many credits is that?
All right.
Run me.
Let's see. 600.
Alrighty. Here you go, sir. When I slam on
Thank you.
I walk away. No problem. And I walk away and I put the shit on my ship and I go follow Embar around. I'm just gonna follow him.
Alright, Embar, what are you doing?
I wander around the dock, restocking on ammo, rations, and the like.
So you bought rations and ammo, so that's going to take off probably 200 credits.
Yeah. And that leaves me with what? Like
800.
7? 8?
800. Because you had a tab with that bar. I gave everyone 1,000 credits.
And then I'm gonna go see about getting like some energy shield shit for my ship.
Okay, so you walk up to a merchant. What do you say? You guys start it.
So, do you have any... Fuck. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, I'm ready. So,
All right.
do you have any rechargeable repulse to place your shields?
You look down, you see this little ether door. He's not little, but he's definitely smaller than you because you're about 6 something. He looks up at you and he's like, "Hey, a displacer shield, or you need an actual shield, like a shield that protects your ship from damage."
Sure. Yeah. Something burnt up. I don't know. Something burnt up when I ran into a mountain on Genosis.
All right. Well, I can give you a new charge, for your shield, but that'd be 400 credits.
All right, let's do it.
All right, ka-ching. And he puts down this giant, looks like a battery. That it looks to have a little bit of ether in it, which is something that ether doors tend to not let go of because ether is precious to the ether doors. But this one seems more scandalous than other ether doors.
I'm gonna look around and then I'm gonna look at him. No questions asked.
He puts his finger up to his mouth.
And I quickly stuff it in my fucking cloak.
All right. And is that loaded back up on your ship?
Yep. That's me.
All right, Heidi, do you want to do anything? Shop around? Is there something you need for your repair ship? Your ship's playing cleric, basically. But it's also a barbarian still. Your ship can fix their ships, but you might need materials to do so.
Whatever random sci-fi words you come up with, I will not question them.
Alright, can I go to a merchant and buy some tools, I guess?
I forgot.
More
your
high-tech
turn.
tools?
Alright. You walk up to this astral elf. He has a pair of mechanical arms stretching off his back. They seem to be holding tools, and he seems to be working on something.
Excuse me, can I buy some, I don't know, some tools?
Sure. Then you look down, he has his wares lined up.
What does he have?
He's got wrenches and spriggets and shit of that sort, bearings.
Wouldn't I have most of those on the ship?
Yeah, you already have most of these. As you look around, you do notice that there is one of the things that he has on his back for sale as well.
What you got in your back?
They attach to your nerves and your spinal cord. And you can control them like other limbs. They're just an extra pair of hands. But they can also hold one.
Can I buy one?
600 credits.
I'll take it. Take it.
So you're buying one of those backpacks?
Yeah.
Alright.
Extra hands.
So you all load back up on your ship?
I believe so. I think
Y'all load back up on your ship?
Yep. I'm ready to go. I'm sitting in the cockpit.
So
I'm looking at
Heidi
my
now
hopefully small
has
figure.
2 human-sized arms stretching off her back that are mechanical.
Dude, she's a spider mouse.
And she holds onto straps, and she has her tail wrapped up around her waist in like a little bow tie, and she's in her carrier ship, or not carrier, but her van-sized carrier ship, I guess. All right, y'all are about to leave the dock. Elder Glow is a hologram projection created by your ship. It is your ship's AI.
Oh, dope. Okay. He's a what is he again?
He is a little dog,
Oh, okay.
or anything you want him to be. But
Little
I
dog
just
is
said
fine.
little dog because it would fit better in the ship. And Torch Glow is her little helper. He provides light whenever she's fixing stuff, but he can also weld stuff with lightning.
Okay.
And mine's still a magic potato.
So we have like a radio system to communicate, right?
Yeah, y'all attach each other to comms number 280. That's what y'all are going through is comms 280.
All right. Checking in.
280.2022, you know, something crazy, but 280 is like the basic.
You guys are on comms 280, right? Over. Any fucking of the radio effect.
Y'all are going to talk to him? Tell him that y'all are connected on comms? Heidi, you guys say that you're connected. You're on comms 280. So that y'all can hear each other from the ship.
I'm connected. I can hear you.
All right, good. And Imbar.
They just
I don't think he can
hear
hear
me
you.
stuffing my face. They literally just.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
They just hear me stuffing my face on the rations that I got.
All right, he's definitely there. All right. I'm about to head out. It was right outside the Imperial.
Imperial space. It's right outside of one of their outposts. Every time a ship tries to deliver supplies, it's been getting intercepted by this creature, the Visage, and the Visage has been eating those ships. 5 mercenaries / bandits and other things that are trying to collect bounties, who have registered themselves to collect the bounty, have all come back dead. Like their ship has been floating through space and they were sucked out.
All right, I'm about to
I'm
start
just
up my ship
imagining
and head out there.
sending this to us over comms like he's our fixer or some shit.
Yeah, imagine me, the narrator, as the AI, like your ship's AI. All of y'all have a ship AI.
Why don't you be like,
hello?
Yeah, like that.
Setting destination to Imperial space. Arrival time estimated 2 hours.
No, it's not bad at all. All right, fellas, I'm about to head out. And then we have like this badass moment where all the ship's engines start up at the same time, like.
Opening dock on Sector 23. 3 ships exiting. Ship registered under Heidi Tails. Ship registered under Ronin Mask. Ship registered under Imbar.
Yeah, this never gets old. What a job. So, as we're flying around, what are we seeing? We're just seeing, like, astral...
You're seeing stars stretch across your, like, you're looking past outside your front windshield and you're just seeing stars. Just... And you're seeing galaxies and you're flying past planets. You're getting close to, like, planets and moons. But the AI is, like, reckless. Like, you're all, like, Ronin Mask ship AI is reckless and it wants to fly fast. It's like, we gotta go fast. We have to arrive early. And everyone else's ship is trying to keep up, but they're less reckless. So
they're like taking their time, like going around asteroids.
Yeah, all you're fucking zoom, 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 but you're used to it because you've had this ship forever, and you're the only one who's been known to be able to pilot